In our last lesson, we talked about the pen tool and how to create paths. I'll quickly do a path again. Over here, great. And I'll create another path over here. And another path over here. Great. So now you can also go over to the next tool, which is the path selection tool. And if you want to get into a path really quickly, just hover over it and right away the path will be selected. So in order to get to the path quicker, if you have a lot of paths, you can always create this tool and take this tool to select your path in case you have a lot of different paths on a lot of different layers. I will remove this again and just go back to my first original state here. And we have delete layer. Great. So that is all about the path selection tool. You will not use it so much in your retouching career. Sometimes it's handy to know how to select more paths or quicker the path, then you can use this. And also with the direction selection, you can direct it a little bit better. Let's also head over now to the custom shape tool, which is more important for you. Again, it's also obviously used a little bit more for design stuff and other creative stuff, but sometimes comes in handy for the retouching part. Again, we've got a few different tools here, but all are different shapes. Again, the rectangular shape, then we also have elliptical, so ellipse and rectangular. Now I want to show you this quickly. If you take, for instance, the rectangular one and just hold on the image, on the layer and drop, you right away create a new layer here, a new shape layer, and also have this certain box here. At the top with the menu, you can change this again or rearrange this a little bit. Inside, I'll make another selection now and obviously create some more shapes. Again, remember, this is obviously set again to your foreground colors here also, or at the top with fill, you can change this to a new color. Just select the right shape layer, go back to the color and change this again. So be a bit more creative with this than me. You can obviously do way more with these shapes. I will now delete these layers again and start right again from scratch because I want to show you guys the custom shape tool here. Again, at the top, it changes a little bit, but also all very self-explanatory, again, with sizes, stroke, fill. Do you want to have it transparent? Whatever you want to do with it. I will head all the way here to the back end and right click here onto our shape library. And in here, I have a ton of different shapes. So say, for instance, you want to create kind of a round star. You can create this really quickly with a new shape. Again, I'll take the move tool, move this a little bit over so you guys can see this a bit better. I can double click again on here and I can also right away change the color. So double click on the layer, or again, if you press U on the keyboard, you go back into the shape library tool and you can also now select a new color from here. Now, let's also head back to the library. Obviously, your library will be not filled up so much like mine over here. So have a look. So that's why have a look in the whole package here from the beginner course. You will get also all of my shapes for free added in the working materials. So you can add them easily to your shape library and have a great shape library right away from the start. Also, how to do this? Simply go to this little wheel over here. And first of all, you see a ton of different options that you can also try out when working with the shapes. It's basically just for the shape library itself. Say, for instance, if I go to large thumbnail, we see everything a little bit bigger. And you guys can see I really do have a ton of different shapes. Let's go all the way down, even creative ones like so. How to add yours now? Go to the little wheel setting and simply go over here to load shape, select the shapes, and you'll load all the shapes and they will be always saved in Photoshop. Great, so that's just everything about shapes so quickly. It's just basically, again, a new area which you can add to images in order to enhance them and obviously to create some really nice shapes again. More about this shortcut in a bit.